Hola Coolers, welcome back to the channel for a quick match review of our win tonight over Rayo Vallecano at the Montjuic. A win, very important win that has seen us climb the top of the La Liga standings, albeit on goal difference and a superior head-to-head record over Real Madrid. Barça are back on top of La Liga following tonight's 1-0 victory against Rayo Vallecano at the Montjuic, guys. Robert Lewandowski's first half penalty was enough to see Barca over the line tonight. But in all honesty, guys, tonight was not vintage Barca at all. It wasn't vintage Barca, to be very honest, guys. But there was only one clear objective tonight, and that was to get the 3 points and move back on top of La Liga, guys. Wow, match week 24 has been a blessing for Barca, guys. We had to suffer in the game, of course, to be honest. At times in the second half, it was a very evenly matched game. Rayo gave a good account of themselves in that second half after Barca had the better of the first half. But we did what was necessary to seal the 3 points tonight. And it has really been an awesome last few weeks in La Liga. In the title race, we've seen our rivals just dropping points, and Barca have been capitalizing. Even though it hasn't been very convincing, Barca has been capitalizing. As much as it is nice to win the high-scoring games, the 5-1s, the 4-0s, the 4-1s, the high-scoring games that Barca has been winning a lot this season. Our Achilles heel has been these games where it has been very close, guys. And it is very important that if you want to win the league title, winning 5-1 and winning 1-0, it is all 3 points, guys. It doesn't matter the scoreline. What matters is the fact that in games when you cannot win 5-1 or with a large scoreline, it is important to just get the job done and get the 3 points on the night. And tonight's game, to be honest, it reminded me very much of the game against Alaves a few weeks ago. I think a couple of weeks ago, when we had to labor to a 1-0 victory at home. Incidentally, on that occasion, it was Lewandowski as well that scored the goal for us. The only difference between tonight's game and that game against Alaves was the fact that tonight, we scored in the first half, courtesy of that penalty from Lewandowski. I think people have their own opinions about that penalty, but you could say it wasn't a penalty or whether Inigo wasn't going to get to the ball. But what was Pathe Ciss thinking, guys? Grabbing a hold of the opponent in the 18-yard box, it's always going to be called a penalty. As long as the referee goes to the VAR, it's always going to be called a penalty, guys. So for me, he really cannot have much complaints, guys. Rayo can really not have much complaints. Barca could have had more than one in that first half, to be honest. But unfortunately, we couldn't score the goals. But the difference between tonight's game and that game against Alaves was the fact that we scored in the first half tonight. And against Alaves, we had to wait until the hour mark before Lewandowski scored on that occasion. But the most important thing tonight, guys, was these 3 points. It was the same narrative like the game against Alaves. It seemed like those close games, Barca have been finding a way to get the job done. And in 2025, so far, so good. We have been finding a way to get the 3 points, albeit unconvincingly, but most importantly, we have been getting the 3 points in these very close games. And these are the sort of games that win you league titles, bro. These close games are the sort of games that win you league titles, bro. It's not the 5-1s. The 5-1s are pretty, they are cute and all of that. But the 1-0s, you can ask Atletico de Madrid, the 1-0 victories, those are the sort of victories that see you over the line when you are trying to win a league title. And it is very refreshing to see Barca finally being able to break down some of this stubborn opposition. It could have been more than 1-0, to be honest, but eventually the scoreline has been 1-0 for the night, and it is 3 massive points in this ever interesting title race in La Liga. Barca from 3rd position, we have now climbed to the top of the standings ahead of Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid. In the next game, we shall be traveling to Las Palmas. Remember, Las Palmas were also one of the teams that beat Barca at the Montjuic earlier this season. So Barca, of course, will also be trying to get some sort of revenge in that game and also continue our place or continue to maintain our place at the top of the table. But tonight, talking about the lineup tonight, guys, the big team news for tonight was the absence of Jules Koundé from the starting lineup. I was surprised to see Hansi Flick opting with Hector Fort in the right back position. We haven't seen much of Hector Fort this season, to be honest. And while it was a decent performance from Hector Fort, it wasn't his best game. Across the rest of the back line, Szczesny, of course, he is very much Barca's number one now. Flick has made that very clear. And the decisions and selections we've seen in the last few games is very clear that Szczesny is very much number one at this point in time. At centre half, it was Inigo Martinez back alongside Pathe Ciss, and at left back, it was Alejandro Balde. In midfield, another interesting selection, which we have seen a lot in recent weeks, is the inclusion of Frenkie de Jong. He started once again alongside Pedri in place of Marc Casado. And right now, guys, it seems like Frenkie de Jong has the nod over Marc Casado in that double pivot alongside Pedri, because he has been impressive in the last games, bro. He has been very, very good in the last games. He has set the pace for Barca, and tonight was one of his better performances again. Gavi completed in midfield, starting in the number 10 row, and Lamine Yamal on the right, Lewandowski through the middle, and Rafinha on the left again. That is Barca's front three, of course, so we are not surprised to see them starting after a full week without any action. But the best player for Barca tonight was clearly Pedri, guys. This guy is in beast mode at the moment, bro. Pedri is just magical. The way he controls the pitch, the way he controls the tempo of the game, the way he easily glides past opponents, the chances he creates, bro. I think Pedri is playing like the best football of his career right now, and he was rightly named the man of the match. But a big honorary mention has to go to Inigo Martinez, guys. Bro, this Basque defender is simply a monster, guys. Inigo has fit Barca like a glove. Like, Inigo has just been stupendous in that centre half alongside Pathe Ciss. There is absolutely no debate at all. Inigo Martinez is very much a first name on the team sheet in that backline, guys. The way he commands the defense, the way he leads that defense, his passing out from the back, the aggressiveness that he uses to defend, the way he intercepts, his positional play, bro. Inigo is just a monster of a centre back, and it has been a coup for Barca, guys. Signing Inigo Martinez on a free transfer from Athletic club has to be one of the best business that Barca has ever done, guys. So I'm really impressed with Inigo's performance tonight, and also Szczesny, guys. Hats off to Szczesny. He was good tonight. There were some key saves he made, especially in the first half. Nteka had a chance. Szczesny, quick reflexes, he made a save, and he made an even better save on the follow-up from Alvaro Rodriguez. Szczesny, he's gradually looking more at home as Barca's number one. But tonight, guys, it was very important to win. Very, very important to win yet again in La Liga. After Atletico Madrid were held to a draw, Real Madrid were held to a draw, it was important that Barca won tonight. We knew what we had to do, we knew what we needed to do, and we have done just that tonight, guys. Congratulations to all coolers around the world. Robert Lewandowski, once again, his 20th league goal of the season. That makes it 32 goals now in this season. The guy is 36, bro. The guy is 36, but he is still delivering the goods at the highest level, guys. That's 32 goals this season, and he continues to extend his lead at the top of La Liga. Mbappe closed the gap with his goal against Osasuna on Saturday, and tonight Lewandowski has responded like he knows how to do best. Lewandowski is very much interested in this Pichichi, but let's see how it goes, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. What do you make of Barca's performance tonight? Who do you think has to be the man of the match tonight? Would you go for Inigo Martinez, or would you agree that Pedri is actually the man of the match tonight? And let me know your thoughts on where you feel Barca would end in the La Liga title race this season. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. And hopefully, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, as always, Visca el Barça. Adios.